What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. In the last video you probably would have seen me bolting up some bits and pieces in the engine bay, and since then, as you can see, I've been pretty busy running around and getting some new parts. Well, used parts, but new for me. All up, this has costed over $2,000, so let's take a closer look and let's go through them.
So what we'll do here is start with the most expensive part and work our way down to the least expensive part. And yep, you guessed it, it's the gearbox. This gearbox is a 5-speed SR20 DET. It not only came with the clutch fork, but it also came with the release bearing. And what I think is most cool is it came with a Nismo slave cylinder. I managed to pick up this gearbox for $1,000. Moving forward, here we have an S14 power steering rack. And not only did it come with the hard lines, but it also came with the boot, it came with the tie rod, and it came with the rack end. All these teeth here seem to be in pretty good shape. And if you've ever tried to look for a Sylvia steering rack, you'll understand how rare they are to come across, and the fact that I managed to pick this up for $250 all up still blows my mind. The next part would have to be this non-ABS brake master cylinder and brake booster. Now the cool thing about this here is it came out of a Type X 180sx, and how I know this is a non-ABS is that it has one hole there, there and there, so 3 in total, and on the ABS master cylinders they have one hole there and one hole there. I managed to pick this here up for $150. Next part would have to be the R32 fuel tank underneath. The only difference between the R32 fuel tank and the 180sx fuel tank is this here filler neck, so that's all I believe I need to change. It also came with a Bosch 044 in-tank fuel pump that's E85 compatible. I managed to pick all that up for $100. I think I actually jumped ahead too soon because this radiator over here, along with the silicone piping that it came with as a package, cost me $180, and that silicone piping there should do me all the engine hosing and the inlet and outlet piping for the radiator here. Next up are these 5-bolt axles which seem to have no tearing or leaking at the boots. I managed to pick them up for $100 as a pair. Funny story with this steering column here, all I needed was from this spacer down to the steering rack. He was selling the whole thing for $100. He couldn't get these 2 bolts here off because you needed a spanner on both sides, so he gave me the whole lot for $50. We're down to the $50 mark now, which is how much I managed to pick this gearbox mount up for. I also managed to get this wiper motor here that's in working condition for $50, along with these arms here with brand new wiper blades for $50, and also this here windshield cowling for $50. Moving over here to our brand new parts that I bought online. This here is an aftermarket aluminium coolant overflow tank, and this is going to go right there. I managed to pick that up for $50. I'll probably do an unboxing and review on that for you guys, just so you guys can get an idea on the quality of it. It also came with came with these bits and pieces down here as well, which are good. So all of that there is my parts haul that's worth over $2,000. I'm gonna go ahead now and give all of them a scrub and a clean.